For asking. So my name is Amarjit. I am having 7+ years of experience based on the Java development. So currently the technology which I am using is Java with a Spring Boot microservices, a Spring Cloud component as a backend. Some of the exposures as front end is Angular. Also I have a good experience in AWS cloud services, and database I have Mongo and Oracle. Mongo is NoSQL, Oracle is SQL. Apart from this, all the dev tools I use, which is used for the development, monitoring the applications like Apache Maven, Jenkins, Jira, GitHub, ELK, Splunk and all. So these all are the technology stack which I have in my bucket experience. Coming for this domain, I have also good experience in banking domain, telecom, e-commerce and health insurance. So currently which I am working, that is based on health insurance project. So that project is a portal where that project overview is a portal where we are providing a customer to come in this portal and take whatever the insurance he want. Once he will take the insurance, so we have a multiple process will happen, we'll have orders will be generated, then that slot and stores will be initialized. For the particular based locations we need to do the payment calculations. Once payment will be happen, then we'll have a pricings. So based on the pricings we have a promo code, so that promo code will be applied for the particular customers. And once customer will do the payments and take any type of insurance and all, in that cases we'll have a notifications, email alerts and all. So that schedulers, through that we will send this SMS notifications or email on the quarterly, yearly and all, so that users can know next premium due date and others things. So like that we have a multiple microservices in this project. So my role and responsibility here, we are following agile. So based on the agile, whatever the sprint task will be defined, we need to work. So the task will be assigned on Jira. So based on that we have to work. So on daily basis which I am working, developing a microservices which need to be interact with the other. Some of the cases what will happen, we have a third party messaging and communications will happen. So for that we need a API call. That API call will be have either sync async. So that syncing will use REST template and Kafka. Apart from this, while we are developing any services or any microservices implementations, so for that we'll have a multiple deployments will happen in this different environment for the testings and all. So once it will go for the productions, so that we can stay on the call, whatever the changes we have done, that is correct or not, or in the productions configurations logs, and then validations is proper or not, validation and all, that we have to check. Once deployment will happen, then we need to check request and response is proper or not. So these all are the prerequisites which I am working on this deployment. Once if anything will be there, then immediately we'll do the hotfix deployments and all. So that type of work I'm doing on daily basis.
Okay, the REST template, is it a synchronous or asynchronous model?
REST template depends on the requirement. Some of the cases I use asynchronous, that is based on the Kafka. So we used messaging queue as a Kafka. And REST template is a synchronous mode.
Okay. What about Webflux?
Webflux is will be provide features where we have asynchronous mode. So it's a reactive programming we can say in Webflux. So Webflux have a mono and flux. So in mono we'll have a single request will be there, and flux will multiple request will be transferred. That will be allocated as a different asynchronous schedulers.
Okay, how did you use Spring Cloud?
A Spring Cloud component which I have, if you want to deploy it or create any microservices application or deployed in any server or maybe through the cloud, then we can use a Spring Cloud component, so that we can track our applications, multiple microservice if you have, then easily we can track. How? We have Eureka service registry, there we can register all the microservices. If users is sending any request, so for that we'll have a API gateway that will have a Joule and all we can configure, so that request, instead of direct call to microservices through the third party or maybe others vendors, for the security reason we have a API gateway which will be taken the request, and as per the request they will transfer to the particular microservices. And we have a circuit breaker, if any microservices is involved, then that cases we have to send some predefined message, so that other microservice will let you know this services is down and all. And even cloud load balancers, like suppose if you want to load balance as per the whatever the request is coming in this applications, so how you will handle this applications. So for that we have a load balancers that we need to integrate it. And yeah, so this type of things is a Spring Cloud component we used while we are deploying or creating any microservice.
Okay, what about this Spring Data Flow?
A Spring Data Flow is mostly used to transfer the file from one to another network. Like is like if you are using any messaging as a Kafka, RabbitMQ and all. So a Spring Data Flow will come in this picture. So we'll have a source and sink. So based on that, they will take the data as a and where need to be sent. So that data flow, by using data flow, if you have created data flow and all, through that we can directly send the data on the particular clusters of Kafka or somewhere. So that's why we used data Spring Data.
Okay. Which version of Java have you worked on recently?
Java, mostly I used Java 7 and 8.
Okay. Java 8, what is Streams API? What is the advantage of using Streams API?
A Stream API is used for like processing the data. So based on this stream, we will process the data. So we can use a multiple method and things in that lambda expression. So through that we'll do like if you want to process any data, so we'll have like filters, map, flat map, collectors. So through that we can easily process the data. So that data will be processed in within a seconds and all, and huge amount of data will be processed synchronously. So now,
Okay. What terminal operators are available in Streams API?
terminal operators is terminal operator is like filters are there, filters, map, flat map,
Are those terminal operators or intermediate operators?
intermediate. These all are the intermediate operator, and terminal operators. Which one is list of the stream dot filters? The collectors and all are the terminal operator. I forgot the sound terminal operators.
Okay. I just printed an output in the chat actually. Could you please write a small Java program to print an output like this actually. So I'm just sharing you the online compiler also. Just click on that link. So
Okay, this is like triangular you want to print it.
yes, yeah.
This is not found, this compiler. Okay, I'll do any other compiler.
No, once you click on that, you will get, no, you are
No,
not able to get that.
404 is not found this time. Once you will click on that compiler,
Okay,
it's showing
okay. So
404.
maybe they would have changed actually. Okay, I'll just type for online Java compiler.
Yeah, yeah, I'll do that. Are you
Okay,
able to
just
see
wait.
my screen?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, if I'll click on that, it's showing 404. So I'm doing
Oh, today
online.
only in one from Google also it is the same issue. I'll share you one more compiler.
Yeah, anything is fine. I'll do that also.
Second one. Select the second one. This is the
Okay.
first one that I have sent you. Select the second one. Yeah. I click on it. Yeah.
Yeah, we have this one. Triangle you want to create. Okay. Triangle, then we'll have a loop. Start from I think it's not happening here. So what I'll do here, first we'll create a initializers with I start with I less than 5, I plus plus, hello,
Yes, yes, yeah.
and
Just
then
reverse that I value that you written. So I is equal to 0. So can we run that? Is not running?
not running here. I think there's some issues, and then we'll have a output like triangular will come. Not happening.
Yeah, try another copy the same code and put it in the other URL that I sent you. Copy the complete. Yeah. Only the for loop. Only the for loop. Yeah. Execute now. You have execute button. Na? Just click on that.
Equal to 0 is less than like equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this 0 is this is now I into plus plus j.
Remove the tab space is there. So that is okay. Okay.
This way only we can do I equal to 0 will be a start from 0 to 5, and j also will be a start from 0.
Yeah, you are printing the first row with first number as 5 na. So why are you starting with 0? It should
First,
start reverse.
okay. Oh, that one, that I think a star I was printing. 5 4. Okay, yeah.
5 first row,
Then
second row
there
5
will,
space 4.
no, I thought star I have to print.
Not this online compiler. Just go to the other one. Close this.
Yeah, here
Remove the tab spaces there. So that was the slash it was telling the slash and so remove spaces there in the SOPs. That is what it is telling.
okay, okay. I'll do that. So here 5 and then I is less than equal to 0, I minus minus, and then here j will be start from 5, or j will be start from I, j is less than. Five, 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 five. Four, four, four.
Okay, I have another call now. Okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks so much. Bye.
Okay, sure. Thank you.